All right, guys, this is Joe here. Today we'll be covering basic because before we start our advanced class that is starting maybe next week, I just want to make sure everyone knows some basics because some people are asking what is take profit, what is stop loss, what is all the basics they don't know yet. So for those who are experienced here, you can relax here if you want to listen, or it's fine if you don't want, because we are more focused on the advanced class that is coming up. But for now, I'm just going to cover basics for those who don't understand. For those who have experience, you can just take it as a refresher. But yeah, it's up to you. Let's just wait for a while. Yeah. How's goal? How's goal? Let me see it. Let me share my screen. Yeah, that's why I could sound like with this. Okay, everyone can see my screen, right? Say yes if you can see my screen. I'm just double checking. So like how I gave in the private group, our private group, this could be a U-turn area, and it did U-turn over here, and then it fell from the line we had labeled. So there is a chance that it will continue falling, but we're gonna wait and see. Because right now, there might be a potential sell, but we're gonna wait if it comes a little bit higher. For now, I can see some of you guys on your beds, in your car, at your dining table, everywhere. Respect, fellas. This is what hustling is all about. Yep, there's one H1 bearish engulfing, correct. So there is a chance for it to fall, but we are gonna wait and see. Because if we see daily also, if we see daily, even if it wants to fall, for example, the next candle would be nicer, you know, when it opens tomorrow. But tomorrow is not even a trading day, so we have to wait until Monday. But even if it comes down to Monday, it's going to be a different week. When it's a different week, it's a different weekly candle. So it might even be a different different volume. It could still be a buy. But we know there's a very strong seller out here. So if you're seeing H4 again, yeah. If it comes back to this area, maybe we could find a sell. But let me check. M5, yeah. If it comes higher a little, we could think of a sell. Yeah, because from here to the highest point, it's for 70 pips. It's too much. From the bottom also 70, 80 pips. It's too much risk if we were to sell here. Everyone's getting ready for some basics today. With Joe. Grow with Joe. Wait, let me unmute one person. Okay. That looks cool. Yo, Jay. Jay, unmute, Jay. He looks super focused. Yeah. Jay. Jay, can you hear us, bro? In the black hoodie. Hey, bro.
Unmute, man. Let us talk to you.
Okay, maybe you're gonna start in a minute. We would be starting in a minute. How's everyone? Let me tell. How long have you been trading? Yeah, I just want to know from people who are joining tonight. How long have you been trading? Just put your time. 1 year, 5 months, 3 months, 1 month, 5 years. Okay, we have one. Martin said he's 6 months. Go on, go on. 5 years, 1 year. Who else? Who else? One month, 2 months. Okay, there's a lot of people who just started. 1 month also, 6 years, 4 months, 3 months, 1 month, 1 week. We have a person who traded for 1 week only. So yeah, should be good for that person. 3 weeks. Okay. So I think we'll be starting now. So everyone's ready? Everyone got their pen and paper? We're just gonna go through some basics first before we are gonna be going into the advanced course. Okay, advanced class. Because that one, it would be very, very informative and a lot of things are going to be shared. So I don't want to be making too much information for those who just started. That's why I wanted to make a 2-day free basic understanding. So at least you guys are not too lost. 3 weeks, 1 month. Okay. I just joined. What's the question? Oh, Michael, I asked them how long have they been trading? That's the question, Michael. So, okay, let me get my pen. All right, everyone's ready? If you are, we're going to start now. But let me post on Telegram for a while.
Yeah, I've got some problems. So apparently Zoom has limited participants to 100 only.
Right now?
Yeah.
So a lot of people cannot join?
Yeah.
Oh, guys. So you guys are the lucky one. There's only 100.
You are lucky.
I think the account, we did not
refresh.
refresh. Maybe it wasn't automatic. Okay, it's fine. All right, guys. I just realized that Zoom is only limiting the class only to 100 people. It's fine. I'll be posting the video on this basic course, and I'm just gonna hope you guys are gonna join the advanced one, because that one would be very, very deep and much more important for you to learn from the advanced class. The basic class, I'm just gonna cover all the basics so that the people who just started trading, at least they know what to look for and what to understand from trading, you know. So, okay, let me start first this class, and Jack will be posting the recorded session soon. Yep. All right, so let's start. So to start off, I'll just say, what is Forex? Okay, Forex would be a business, I would say, that is related to money exchange. So for example, we deposit in USD, right? It converts our money in USD, and we have this capital. For example, $1,000 USD capital. When we have this amount of capital, when we buy a currency in Forex, in the charts, for example, we buy euro. If the amount and value of euro goes up, our equity of our capital will go up as well. Okay, and that is Forex. So it's a business of money exchange. So we have to decide what to buy and what to sell accurately for us to grow our money. Okay, so firstly, what is currency? So usually currency comes in pairs. For example, Euro USD, XAU USD, GBP JPY. So what is the difference between these two? This shows this pair that if the graph goes up, for example, it means that GBP value is going up. Okay, if it goes down, it means JPY value is going up. Is everybody following what I'm trying to say? It's just some pairs understanding, because some people might not know. If you take a pair, if the pair goes up, it means that euro value is going up. Okay. If the pair falls down, which means it's falling down, USD value is going up. Okay. That is just some basics on pairs. Let me continue in now explaining about pips. Pips shows us how far the chart has moved up or down. For example, the chart moves like this. And when we pull our gun line, we can pull our gun line for us to calculate the pip. So if our gun line says 1000 on the top left, it means it has moved 100 pips. So how do we calculate our profit if it moves 100 pips? For example, we buy 0.1. Okay, when we buy 0.1 and it moves 100 pips, it means that we made $100. We are in positive of $100. Okay, I'm just going through some basic explanation slowly, not too rough, not too fast, not too aggressive. Okay, so pips shows us, it measures the distance the pair has traveled. Okay, that is pips. What is ask and bid? Ask and bid is when you are seeing the charts, do you see the line itself? There's two lines. When the chart moves up, this two line goes up. When the chart moves down, this two line goes down. That is ask and bid. For example, if we were to sell, the bid price would be here. When we enter sell, the broker takes the commission from here. So for us to be in profit, the second line over here has to go below our entry zone. Because when we press sell, our entry zone would be here on the second line. Okay, that is ask and bid. What is spread? Spread is the distance of the ask and bid. Okay, ask and bid. If it's very small, it means that it has low spread. If it's big, it has big spread. Okay. So usually Euro USD, for example, we can take, usually the spread would be around, I think 5 pips, I think, or less. Okay. So, okay, let's see. What is lot? Lot shows us how much currency we are buying. For example, we just bought Euro USD at 0.1 lot. It means that we bought 1 cent of euro. Okay, if we sell 0.1, we are buying USD, the value of 1 cent against euro. Okay, is everybody following? If you are, I'm going to continue more on different areas. Reply, yes or no. If there's no, I might repeat some. Okay.
All good, guys.
All right. So we have covered some basics, which is pairs. What is pips, which is the measured distance the pair has traveled. And then we measure pips by using gun line. We covered ask and pip, spread, lot. Now we can cover leverage. What is leverage? For example, we have 1000 USD, meaning we can buy at a certain amount of lot. If the leverage is, for example, 1 to 500, we can buy maximum, the lot size would be 0.5. Okay? But if we have a leverage of 1 to 1000, we can buy the value of the currency pairs at 1 lot higher. But when it's higher, it has higher risk, because when we put higher leverage, it means even though our capital is low, but they give us like some invincible money that we can use first to put a bigger lot. But when we close the position, they take back the extra money. Okay, that is leverage. So now there are two types of trading. There is technical analysis, and that is fundamental analysis. Okay, technical analysis comes from seeing the charts up and down, labeling our support and resistance zone, and then using indicators as well. Okay, maybe you can use EMA, divergence. There's so many types of indicators. A lot of people are using different types. It depends on the trader itself. Okay, I'll repeat on leverage. Someone didn't understand. Okay, leverage. Leverage. For example, you have 1,000 USD and your leverage is 1 to 500. Your maximum lot size you can put when you enter a currency maximum. If you press all out, you press 0.01 until you cannot press anymore. The maximum it can reach is 0.5 lot. Okay, but when you use a higher leverage, the maximum is 1.00 lot, 1 lot. So if you use a lower leverage, they lock your account and you cannot enter anymore. And for 1 to 500, if you full margin, it takes 100 pips to lose the account. But if you put 1 to 1,000, it will just take 50 pips to lose your account if it goes the wrong way. If it goes the right way when you entered, it takes 50 pips to double your account, 100% profit. It takes 50 pips. And if you put leverage from 1 to 500, you have to wait 100 pips for it to flip 100% profit. Okay. So that is leverage. Do you understand? Damn shark. Okay. So there is two types. Technical analysis, which is support and resistance, trend line also. Indicators, support and resistance, supply and demand, key levels. So anything that you label on the charts is technical. Fundamental is more towards waiting for news, following currencies forecasts. For example, USD said, United America said that, oh, our value is going to increase next month. So that is, and then you follow and you buy USD. So that is fundamental. So how do we check fundamental? Where do we check the news? When you want to check news, you can go to this website, forexfactory.com. When you go to this website, you can see what news are there today. And if it's red color, it means that it's a big impact news. When it's big impact, it means that the news will have a lot of effect on the chart. So it could move big pips. Okay, that is fundamental. And when you are trading, you have to know what time you are trading, what time. Because time is very important. Why? Because in trading, you have like this. You have time over here that moves around and price, the level of the price. So the only thing that we can know is at what time the price is at what level. So we want the best level. For example, if you were to buy, we know that at this level, every time it reaches, it will bounce back up. So for example, at 1999, for example, and when it opens here, we need to know what time frame and what time. If it's a solid time frame and the time is nice and everything, then it's a good idea to buy. But if, for example, the time is already the end of the day, the chart already moved from up here to down here, it already fell, the whole day. So for us to buy, it's risky because it's a red candle. And as long as it cannot break the opening, it will have problem. What is the opening? Let me explain. When you see candlestick, it's like this. For bullish candle, it's green. For bearish candle, it's red. So for bullish, it means it goes up. This is bullish. So it means it open from here, which is we call the opening. This is where the price has touched and fly. Where let me just put lowest point. Then it flew up, over here. Then over here we call it close. So we call it closing price. And over here is the maximum price. So for bearish, it opens here and it closes here. Everyone following? Is it okay so far? Is it interesting? Do you guys know what I explained, or you just understand a little bit more? Okay, somebody asked BE and full margin. Okay. So let me explain abbreviation. Okay. The short names in Forex, the important ones. Number one, it would be take profit. Take profit is a line where when we enter the currency, we want a place to cash out, correct? So for example, we entered at 1999 and the chart goes up to 2006, for example. And we want to go out at 2006, but we don't have time to just see the chart. So we can put a take profit line and set it at 2006. When we see our entry, we can press modify. And then there's a letter called take profit. We put in 2006. So when it reaches 206, for example, it reaches 206 here, it will close our position and it will take the profit. Okay, that is take profit. What is stop loss? Stop loss is where we want to cut our entry if it goes the wrong way. For example, we enter at 1999 and we don't want for it to go lower than 1997. So if it goes lower, we want to cut automatically without doing it manually. So we go to our entry position, we press modify. Then we put our stop loss 1997. So when it reaches 1997, it will close the position. Okay, before it falls even further. That is stop loss. Number 3, break even. Break even is just a term for stop loss. Okay, stop loss at entry point. So if we entered here, for example, the chart went up, we entered buy. We want to make sure that if it comes back down, we don't want to lose anything. We can put our break even on our entry point. So for example, we entered at 1999 and the chart flew up. We are in profit, but we want to put break even. So we just go to our trade, we press modify. At our stop loss, we put our entry point. So we check our entry point is at 1999. So we put our stop loss 1999 because break even is stop loss at our entry point, the level, the price. Okay, so do you guys understand these terms, these important terms? And full margin, let me explain full margin. Full margin. Full margin is when you put the maximum lot size of your capital. So it depends on your leverage. So for example, you have a capital of 1,000 USD and you put leverage of 1 to 500. Your maximum lot size would be 0.5. But if your leverage was 1 to 1,000, it would be 1.00. That would be calling full margin. If you enter until your account cannot enter anymore, until it max out. So it's full margin. Okay. Any basics that you guys want to know? Any questions? Just write it down. I'll explain it. So that is full margin. Okay. So trend. What is trend? Trend is very important to know. Is we have to know the trend of the market. For example, the market is going up in all time frame. H4 is going up, in daily is going up. We can say that the chart is uptrend. Okay. If the chart keeps going down, we can say it's downtrend. We could, how do we know the trend? There's a lot of ways to know the trend. We can label trend lines. We can label support and resistance zone. For example, we know that, okay, over here, it has some resistance. And then it fell further. Okay, we know, okay, this is a minor resistance. Okay, it did not reach and it fell even further. So we can label resistance zone. So if there's a lot of resistance zone, it's pushing the price down. Okay, so if we have strong resistance, for example, it goes up here, it fell. It go up here, it fall. We know that if it falls here again, we know that from this area, it was a support. But when it broke this area, it becomes a resistance. So if there is a lot of resistance coming up again and again, it means that the chart is pushing itself down. So we can call it downtrend. Okay, layering. Okay, let me just discuss proper lot sizing, layering. Okay, all right. So layering. What is layering? Okay, guys, give me a minute. Give me a minute because I want to check the. Wait. Okay, wait. I want to switch screen to the chart because I want to check if there's an entry we can enter. Because I might look for a sell, but not right now. You would need to be around here, maybe around this area. Okay, if it comes to that area, maybe we could think of a sell, but we need to know what time is it. Right now, it's going to be M30 soon. So from this M30, if it spikes up, it has a chance to retrace back. So we are going to wait for it to go up first. Okay, because if we sell now, for example, if we sell now, that is this area that it needs to break. So for now, if we sell now, the distance, 1 second, I don't know, my iPad is a bit tough to press. So if we sell now, the distance to the buyer zone is just here, just 20 pips away. So we will only get TP1, the potential. But if it comes up here, at least for it to come back down, we have a lot of space to the opening. So it would be what, 50 pips. So it would be almost TP3. Okay, so we're gonna wait for it to be around here. That would be a better sell. Now it's just playing, ranging, it's just ranging from over around here to here. Okay, it's just ranging. So we're gonna leave it there first, and then we're gonna see. Jack, just put a label here at 1917. Yeah, just put a label there, so at least we know if it comes there. Okay, what is layering? Layering is when, like this. Okay, for example, we know that this place is a strong support, right? One time, 2 times, for example, you entered over here. Okay, you entered buy. Then it goes up. And it comes back down to this resistance. So there's another buy here. If it cannot break this area, we can buy, it goes up. So layering only happens at support and resistance zone. You only need to buy or sell at S and R. For example, I show on the chart like this. Remember, we labeled this chart, if you guys saw, and this video in the private group. We said that, okay, it touched the green zone and it has a strong push. After the strong push, the next support zone is where? Over here, right? There's a support here that keep the price not falling down. And then it broke. So when we, for example, we entered buy here, and then it come to another spot, we can buy again, and then it broke, and then it come to a resistance. If it breaks the resistance, it becomes support. You see it flew from this resistance. So we can keep buying, but only buy at support and resistance zone. I hope you understand. Maybe I'll cover more on during the advanced class. Okay, because I don't want to go too detailed. It has to be explaining everything today, but very minor, and so that you can understand first. Let me read. Proper lot sizing. Okay. For example, since we are trading a lot of gold, what's the proper lot size for $100 account? $100 account, for example, we could enter around 0.01 to 0.05. Okay. So if we were to enter 0.01 to 0.05, how many times we need to fail to lose this $100? So many. For example, we take the maximum lot 0.05. If we use 0.05 every trade we have, let me calculate for a bit. 40 pips would be $20. It takes us 5 fails to lose. So if we put 0.01, it will take us how many fails? $4. Because every time it hits SL, it would be $4. And then 2 times is times, let me count. Yeah, about 20 plus. 25. 25 times. So imagine, for you to fail 25 times in a row, that's quite impossible. That would mean that you need to learn more. Okay, so it all depends on your feeling, because some people, they have a little bit more extra cash and they don't mind, so they can take less fail and more return. But if you were looking at learning for long term and growing for long term, you can take a smaller lot, because at least if you fail, you learn something. If you don't fail and you succeed in that trade, you learn something as well. As time grows, you have more time to play in the game. It's all about staying in the game. We don't want to fail too fast. It's all about staying in the game for long term, long run. You advise to layer when the price float 10 to 15 pips. If negative float, you can, as long as you know that at that spot down there is very, very strong. Okay, very, very strong. A very, very strong support. Then it's very good. But for the next entry you put layer, you need to make sure that the SL itself is not as huge. Okay, it's all about SL, how huge it is. If you want to layer more, your SL should be so not too big. I would say 30 pips, let's say. Okay, but after it's in profit, you have to lower your SL to like 15 pips, half, or even better, break even. Okay, that's even better if you can break even straight away. Because I like to enter big lots, and once it flies, I would straight away put break even. Okay, so if it continues to fly, I make more money. If it doesn't, I'm not risking anything. How to calculate pips? Okay. Okay, do you see the chart here? You need to press object. Once you press object, you press add object. You go to gun line over here. Okay, you press gun line. So for example, we want to calculate how many pips it fell. So when we pull this one, you see on the top left over here, it says 3,500, correct? So that number means if it moves 1,000 over here, for example, if it's 1,000, okay, now it's 1,000, correct? Okay, if it's 1,000, it is 100 pips. If you go more, 3,500, for example, it's 350 pips. So for example, this H4 has fell for 1,200 pips. So if you were to enter 0.1, you would have made $1,200. Okay. Do you understand, Prosper? That's how you calculate pips. You know? Do you understand?
Say yes, Prosper.
Prosper.
Yes.
Okay, so you press gun line and you see the number on the left side. If it's 1,000, it is 100 pips. If it's 50, if it's 500, it means it's 5 pips. Okay? If it's 500, it's 50 pips. Okay? How do you place a trade based on your zone, sir? Example, you send a signal for, okay, our lot size 0.01. Does it mean every zone will going to enter for it? You could. But of course, the lower the number, the better. For example, we are going for a buy and I give a range. The range, let's say 1992 until 1990. Of course, if you can get at 1990, it will be better. It will be lower and it will be in profit faster compared to 1992. But sometimes we have to enter early because sometimes it doesn't come back to the best one. Okay? That's why. What is gold doing? It looks like it's going to fall. It looks like it's going to fall. Maybe there's another zone here. Okay. Let me, because right now I'm just making sure that we are not missing out on the sell. One second, guys. I'm like calculating. Okay, let's just hope it goes up. Because we could enter sell here actually. But I'm trying to give the best signal, you know, not trying to risk anything. Yeah, we could actually go for a sell. Let me think. Okay, let me see. You know what, guys? Looks like it reaches to touch down the bullish trend line, then go down. Yeah, correct. But right now, even if it fell, it has problem breaking the bullish area here. You see, the wick itself, it couldn't break the bullish. So I'm hoping it can push up to here, at least. Because it has a chance to fall. But right now it's deciding. Let's just see M15, what it's doing. Okay, M15. Yeah, so far M15, even if we sell here, we have a 20 pip, and here is 40 pips. Yeah, let's just wait for a higher one, maybe at 1914. Okay, 1914. Who's looking at the chart, just make sure that inform me if it reach 1914. So any more questions? Any more basic questions, guys? Kalian explain signal 11 today and how support made it fly and how to be careful on support resistance. How did I know? It's because when I give the signal, H4 just opened. H4 just opened. I think it was, where was it? At what level was it? 1899, I think over here. 1899, I think, yeah. So when it opened over here, it came to 1899, and I was looking at, I think M30, I think over here. Yeah, do you see there's a big spike at this candle here? This candle here, this M30 candle. So I gave the signal over here because it did spike down, but for it to fall, it has to break this level. So our risk was so low. Even though I put SL of 40 pips, but our risk was 15 pips. You could have put SL at 20 pips, but I'm not trying to put my SL at 20 pips. But after I teach you guys, you can decide yourself if you want to put SL at 20 pips. Because sometimes my setup, you can just put at 20 pips. Okay, but some people, they don't like to worry and they don't want to hit SL. For me, I don't mind hitting SL at 20 pips because at least I have 2 shots. Because if I put SL at 40 pips, I only have 1 shot. If I minimize my risk, I have 2 shots. I have to fail 2 times to fail 1 time. So it's better, you know. There's a website you can, no. Just calculate it manually. How you calculate? You calculate your lot size. For example, you use lot size of 0.1. You times it with pips. How many pips it moves? For example, you move 50 pips. And you times it by 10. Just a random number you have to times it by. Okay. So you will get how much? You will get 50 USD. Okay. Okay, everybody's following?
You guys with us so far? Are you riding the waves of Tsumoney? Yes. All good.
Okay, all good. Okay, what else we need to share? Okay, it's coming to our zone. Okay, since someone asked me to explain how do I predict, let's just predict it live over here. Why not? Because for me to explain something that already happened, it's too far away because there's so many factors. So right now it's coming close to 1914 and we are waiting for M15 to open, the new one. Okay, I hope it comes up here. And at 1914 is the opening of the H4. So there would be a strong spot to sell. Okay. Let's calculate. If we were to sell here, what's our risk? If we were to sell here, our risk would be 30 pips. We cannot break this zone again. Okay. But of course, if we sell up here, our risk is 20 pips, for example. Which one is better? 20 pips, of course. But we have to wait. That's why sometimes it's better for us to wait and put smaller SL. But some people, they prefer a bigger SL. They don't want to hit SL, so I have to put bigger SL. Okay, let's just wait for it to go up. Let's go up. Fly to 1917, and then we will enter sell. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments. Remember that it was war news last night as well. That was, yeah. Right now, this week and last week, it's a bit messed up because Putin is talking too much. You know, he's talking about gold. He's talking about things. So it's making the movement of gold random. It's causing a lot of anomaly, random movements. So that is why gold is a bit tricky these days because Putin is playing around with his words. Okay, let it go up a little bit further. Because we could enter sell right now, but I just want to wait. If it can come up a little bit higher, it will be better. But right now it's trying to U-turn. Let me see. You know what? Let's just sell. Let's just sell. Wait. We're gonna wait for 2 more minutes and we think if we're gonna sell.
Ready for signal.
Ready for signal, guys. Because it's not that easy. It's very easy to reach 20 pips at TP1, so it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, just type it out first. Because 2 more minutes and 15 opens, it has a chance to fall. Yep. See, it's falling. Let me type it out. One nine one four. No, 1912.6 to 1917.2. Wait, guys, let me calculate. 20 pips TP would be here. TP1 would be at SL would be around here. Let's just put around here. Let's just put here. Okay, guys, let's start selling. No, SL would be 1917.2. SL.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, let's sell, guys.
Let's go. Let's sell. Let's sell. Let's sell.
For those who joined the live, we are discussing on the sell right now. We cannot break 1917.2. So if you have patience, you can enter a bit closer to 1917, but we are live right now. So that's why we entered a bit early. We don't want to miss on this sell. So I hope you guys, sorry that you cannot join tonight because it's only capped to 100 people, but we'll fix this problem issue tomorrow. And make sure you watch the session because it's a bit basic, but it's very refreshing. Guys, wait, let me write my TP and SL manually. Then I'll read your comments. Choose it. Yeah, Jack was a bit excited. He wrote wrongly. Okay, wait. Put your SL, guys. Don't forget. I'm putting my TP and SL. That's why it's taking some time. Okay, I'm done. Okay, now I can relax. Okay, let's see how it's gonna move. M15 just opened, so we're gonna check M15. Okay, M15 is a red candle, but even though it's a red candle, we entered around here. So for it to come down to its opening, it takes about almost 20 pips. So we would hit our TP1 at the first minor support. And then if it breaks this minor support, it can move down to 40 pips, TP2. But I don't think if you want to hold for TP3 can, but just make sure you put break even. Right now, it's falling and it just needs to break this resistance here, because this resistance can become a minor support. Okay, so it has to break that level, then it's fine. Let me read some comments. Yeah, gun line, GANN line, prosper. The SL given already given. SL would be around here. I'll explain to you live, it's okay. So what I was looking for is that 40 pips SL would be here. But when I saw this movement, we just want it to be a little bit higher because this is a very strong sell zone. We don't want it to hit SL and falls. Okay, that's why we have to put it a little bit higher. And yeah. How to improve it? Sometimes, yeah, instead of putting BE, you can just reduce your SL to 20 pips. Because if it's a right setup, it would just continue. It wouldn't go higher than that. But if you're looking for long term, yeah, you have to maintain your SL and not change it. But sometimes it's a little bit scary because if it breaks back the entry zone, it can fly. Okay, that's why. Right now we are waiting for it to fall. And how? Okay, guys, how's the class? The basic class? Is there any more basic you want me to cover? Because there's a second one. Today, maybe I'm just going to cover like some understanding basic information, words, and just a little bit of live trading for you to understand. But other than that, it's going to be technical. So the next class, basic class, we are going to be more technical. I'm going to show you how to do support and resistance properly, use line chart properly. For example, here, line chart is for support and resistance. If some people have trouble seeing it, line chart would help, things like that. Okay. Somebody said it's awesome. Yeah, and then I'll teach FIBO, how to label FIBO. FIBO is good also for you to know your support and resistance, things like that. We are just going to wait a bit and see if it's going to hit our TP1 straight away. If it does, make sure you put BE. Right now, how many pips away from our TP1? I think, yeah, it would be almost 10 pips away. Come on, baby. Come on, baby girl.
Drop, baby.
Drop. Okay, you have a challenge identifying the zones. Okay, Tembo. Just make sure you join the next one, the next class. I'll be, and ask me again. Okay? Ask me again on the zones. But next class, I will be teaching support and resistance, so you'll be there. The zones would be taught. When will be the next class? Maybe today is Friday, so maybe could be on Sunday or Monday. Could be on Sunday or Monday, because I don't want to straight away have tomorrow. Let you guys rest, have a nice weekend, and yeah, maybe on Monday or Sunday. Which one do you guys prefer, Sunday or Monday or Tuesday for the next one? What do you guys think? Which one? It's gonna hit TP in 5 more pips. Sunday. Oh, Sunday, Monday,
Tuesday, big day for you.
Oh yeah. Forgot Forex. I remember you did.
Yeah.
Forex. Yeah, I think should be Sunday or Monday, but could be Monday also. Could, because some people are saying the rumors could be Monday. Yeah, could be switched to Monday. Yeah, could be.
Based on the sun.
Yeah, so maybe probably Sunday. Oh, guys, it's TP1. Wait, let me record this and explain the guys in the group that is not in the class. Guys, it's going to reach our TP1 soon. You can close manually if it reaches, or you can wait automatically. But of course, manually is already, okay, never mind. It already touched TP1. Make sure put your break evens or reduce your SL to a lower point. Or if you are confident enough, you can just put your SL and maintain it at the same spot. It's all up to you. The guys that are learning through the session right now, coaching session, They are enjoying all the basic stuff, so it's fine. You guys should watch the recorded session soon. Okay, it's at our TP1, but it's not breaking our TP1. Let it come and break it.
Tsumoney, come and make your money.
You can use any MT4 168 C. You can use MT4 on your iPad, computer, or phone. Yes, but on the phone you have to be more careful and you have to rotate your phone. You have to see the bigger picture. Okay, it did not hit our TP1. It U-turn. That's why I asked to manually TP, but it's fine. It still has a chance to fall, but H1 is going to open soon.
6 more minutes.
6 more minutes. Love the way you explain everything. I'm trying to explain the best way, the most simple, basic way, and the way that someone could understand. Okay, Martin, you put your BE quite early, but good. You can either re-enter or wait a little bit more. If it goes a little bit higher, you can enter again at a higher position, which is better. So it's fine. You can re-enter, but wait a bit more, because it can go a little bit higher and then you can just put enter again. It's fine. Okay, like this, because if it comes a little bit higher, it's better. Because we are aiming for it to come to 1917, but it's not coming to 1917 just now. That's why I sold. But when I sold, it did not hit TP1. It was 2 pips away. It did not hit TP1. Okay, wait. Let's see if it's going to U-turn again here or no. Okay, if it breaks, it will break to 1915. Let me check. What SL did I put just now? Okay, let me talk to the group. Okay, guys, wait first. For you who already hit BE, it's fine. Just wait a little more. Wait for my next information. Okay, it's going a little bit higher. It's better. Okay, I'm trying to guide the people who's not here. Okay, 1914. Okay, re-enter.
Reply.
Okay, re-enter, guys. Re-enter.
For those who haven't joined yet, re-enter now.
Same SL spot. Let it fall to our TP1.
How many trades do you place in the signal that we give?
Right now, 4. 4 on the same spot.
Come on, baby.
So any more basic question? Any more basic question? Let's go, guys. Ask. Any basic questions that is not technical yet?
Any other basic stuff, guys? If you don't have any questions, that means you guys are good with the basics. Okay, Joanne, you don't have to shout.
How to use the ruler? You use gun line, Dr. Andura. Gun line. Just now I taught you gun line.
Let me type down how do you spell it.
You press insert object and then you press gun line. Yeah, change it automatically. Gun line. Okay, right now it's approaching again. Okay, let's just make sure this time it hits TP1. Ask questions, because right now I'm quiet a little bit because I'm trying to think on the signal and focus if there's anything we should do. Maybe we should close it or no. I'm thinking right now because H1 is opening, so that's why I'm a bit quiet, because when H1 open it could have a big push, so I'm hoping a big push down. One more minute. Let's just make sure that it pushes this candle, this M1 candle. I want it to push straight away down. Then it's going to be nice. If it push straight away down in this M1 candle, it'll be good. M1. Yeah. Okay, it's coming. Let's go. Push. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Push. Okay, let's go. Push down. It sounds like Joe is giving birth.
Come on, baby. Shower us with some Tsumoney, baby.
Because right now, if you can see H1 just open, and now we just know that if it wants to fall, it has to break this opening. Okay, guys. If it can break the opening, it has no trouble falling. If it cannot, it's not good for us. Okay, right now it's coming. It has to break. If it breaks, guys, it will be nice for us. It'll be good. It'll be perfect. So right now it has to break at this level. Let me label it. It has to break at this level. Okay, let me change the color. I put blue. So when we see M1, at that burst up candle, do you see? At this burst up candle, it has to break. If it breaks, it can fall. If it doesn't break, it will have some trouble falling. Okay. How many signal Collins to put 0.1? You can put up till let's say 0.2 maximum. Don't put more than 0.2. Just take it chill. 0.2 is huge enough, because if you get 60 pips, it's already $120. It's already 10%. So 0.2 would be your maximum. Mary J have closed manually. Perfect. Okay, right now it's falling back to our blue line. It has to break our blue line, guys. Has to break our blue line, and it can fall. See, okay, let's see, baby. Come on, give birth. Okay, see, if it cannot break this blue line, it will have trouble falling. See, it try to and then it push up. Try to push up, because this candle was the one who opened and fly. So it has to break this opening candle of the fly. I hope you guys understand that part. Push. See, giving birth. Okay, let's see if we can push. Okay, a little bit more. Push. Let's do it. Push a bit more. Push. And now you guys see H1 just turned red. When it turns red, it can easily push. You just have to maintain red. Okay, right now, see, okay, it's almost red, right? Okay, it has to maintain red. Okay, if it maintains red, it will easily push down. Okay, it's approaching TP1, approaching TP1. Push. Okay, it's broken a bit. It has to create some space. Then it's nice. Push, 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 labor room. Push.
If it breaks, I'm gonna make a baby voice.
Jack's the new baby. Okay, it's touching our TP line. Almost just 1 more cm, baby. Come on, we're gonna name this baby what? Martin Luther. All right, he hit TP1.
TP1
Baby.
secured.
Okay, wait.
Let's post this on Instagram.
Live trading, baby, live trading. Okay, for those, you can put BE down. Can put BE. Okay.
TP1 secured, baby.
TP1 secured, baby. Now we can
right?
put, now we can put break even for TP2. It's fine because it's gonna fall far. So we can put break even or reduce your SL to 20 pips. It's gonna be perfect.
Let's go, Tsumoney, baby.
So I hope you guys learn a thing or two tonight. Make sure you guys TP, relax, because it was quite spontaneous, right? It was quite spontaneous. We saw it live, calculated it live, explained it live. So I hope you guys understand a thing or two. Maybe not so much for those who are very new here, and it's okay, But for who are experienced here, I hope you learn a thing or two, okay? Because it's still pushing, baby, it's still pushing. It's going to TP2. Because this one can fall far. Because it's a new H1 candle, it's fresh, so it can go to 60 pips, no problem. Okay? I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe we can end the session if you guys are fine to continue a bit more. Because right now there's only 100. I don't want to make it too long. If not, those other babies would be jealous. Yeah.
It's dropping
Okay,
nicely.
guys. For those who have TP'd, perfect. For those who are holding for TP3, just make sure you put break even. Because I'm explaining it in the live basic class right now. So I'm hoping you guys are gonna hear it soon, but you might forget what was it like tonight, but it's fine. Just make sure you put break even, and if you're holding for TP3, just put break even. It's gonna be fine. Or if you're happy, just TP. For today, we keep it blue also. Wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. So someone requested to play the Tsumoney song. Let me just open up YouTube.
All right.
Oh.
Fucking push. Ex-gamer say.
Hey,
Jack,
you ready? It was never meant to be easy, but I'm all for it. This is my life, baby. This job isn't for the weak-hearted, cause everybody knows that I'm fully committed now. Hey, doesn't matter what the doctors say, this is not made for them anyway. I only focus on my boat, the rivers, giving them up for profits every day. You better swim close to money with Jack Go Ripper from coast to coast. Stay with me, I'ma make you richer. Tsumoney, come and make your money. Hey, TP2. Tsumoney, come and make your money with me now. Tsumoney, come and make your money. Riptide Territory Live, baby. Tsumoney, baby. Hey, hey.
Hit TP2.
Easy, baby, easy.
Woohoo.
Can you guys just spam Tsumoney in the chat box right now? Just go crazy. Tsumoney, crazy Tsumoney, guys. In the chat box right now. Go, 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 go. 20, what? 40 pips. 40 pips in the back.
By
fellas.
going to 60, going to TP3.
That looks like easy money. Easy money. Tsumoney.
It's still going down to the ground, baby. Basic class done for today, and live trading done for today. Perfect day.
Perfect Friday, fellas. Woo! Alhamdulillah. 40 tips.
Okay, guys, just secure everything. And then relax, Okay. If Jack has nothing to say, or maybe Jack has to say something, then after that we'll end the session. I hope for those who are joined from the public group, message Jack and join the course. Ask Jack for the course details, the advanced classes, because I want to share my knowledge to make sure you guys are going to be better traders, knowing where to enter, knowing where to label zones and everything. Oh, Joe, come for my daughter. Somebody say come for a daughter.
Come. Oh,
what
wow,
does that
Festus.
mean, dude?
What does that even mean, Festus? What does that even mean? Tsumoney.
Yes, Lawrence, it could still be on every Friday because we have the 1 month course. It's going to take 1 month lesson. So it's going to be a lot of classes for me to teach and then revise, give homeworks and assignment and whatnot. All the important things to make sure you guys are learning and being better in trading. Okay, Jack has something to say and maybe we can end the session after this.
Yeah, guys. So first of all, I'd like to apologize that it was limited to 100 people. I had no idea that Zoom already changed my settings because it was set at 1,000, but now I can't change it. I'm going to have to change it for the next session we're going to have. So first off, thank you so much for spending your Friday with us. I know that everyone here has their own lives to live and we're all over the world. So it makes it really exciting. So thank you so much for spending the time with us today. I hope you enjoyed the profits. I hope you enjoyed the basic education that Joe has shared. He has a bit more to share for the basics and we will either do that on Sunday or Monday. We'll let you guys know. But yeah, for the time being, enjoy the Tsumoney, baby. And if you haven't joined the Riptide territory, you better join now because the 1 month course is gonna be mind-blowing. So that's about it, fellas. Song one more time. Come on, Andrew. You can play it on YouTube, bro. All right. Have a good night, fellas. Thank you so much. And yeah, be prepared for the Tsumoney, baby. Good night, fellas.
Good night. Take care, fellas.
Good night. Bye-bye. Selamat Hari Raya.